Okay, so it seems like we have another pretty huge update on Neuro Sama. Now, if you don't know, we talked about this yesterday, but I kind of spoke too soon, I think, in terms of getting to the news. We got to it a little bit too quickly because there's even more announced and even more questions answered from myself, including the one talking about whether Twitch was going to actually recognize them. Because if you don't know, during the whole entire subathon, the Vedal and Neuro Sama were doing, a lot of the posts about the subathon were done on a separate Twitch account, which was like Twitch UK, focusing on UK streamers, right? And despite how big the records and how big the kind of, I guess, subathon was in general, Twitch themselves never actually talked about it. But it seems like they finally did twice, actually, with 2 Twitter posts, which again is really great to see. And obviously they say, okay, deal. You got, Neuro Sama leaving the 2 hype trains on the tray, saying 2 global emotes, please. And they said, okay, deal. And they ended up releasing it. They say all aboard again. Vedal's community didn't just break the hype train record, they smashed it twice by hitting levels 123 and 126. 2 record-breaking runs, 2 new global emotes on the way. You earned them. Who wants to challenge the champ? So yeah, this is exactly what they've done. You can see here they've got the hype train thing. So there's the first one, Neuro Jam, which we saw in the last video. Everyone was super excited by Neuro Jam coming out, and then we've also got our second one announced. So new hype train record, and there you go. So yeah, they ended up doing Evil Jam, which is obviously Evil Neuro. She ended up getting her own one, which, to be honest, I think is actually kind of a genius idea due to the fact of, there was these 2 kind of personalities on the stream, and having 2 emotes for each of them would actually, kind of be nice. And I think it is a good idea. Now, again, some people might argue it's a little bit lazy because they are literally just the same emote with 2 different, kind of personalities. But again, I don't think it really matters that much. I think it is quite cool, especially considering that they both contributed to the subathon, right? And obviously Evil wanted to get another hype train record broken, but didn't manage to, but that's okay, right? And many people are very, very excited about this, saying yippee. They got their 3 emotes there, so let's go, I was here. And yeah, you can see about an hour later they actually released the Evil Jam emote. Some of these developers in the chat were actually also spamming this before it had even come out, so some people knew about this before they even announced it, which I thought was pretty funny. So yeah, I mean, people are now using that in chat, which is really, really great to see. And as I said, these are global emotes, so these can be used anywhere on any channel. And it's like a recognized Twitch emote. This isn't a 7TV emote. This isn't something, set up by the channel or whatever. That is not the case, right? It is, fully able to use anywhere, which I think is amazing. And they get that for being the hype train record holders. And level 123, level 126. Absolutely amazing. You got Crowley here, obviously involved quite a bit in the Neuro Sama subathon, saying fuck yeah. And so many other people very, very happy. This is going on. Signature look of superiority. And as I said, I'm sure there's probably going to be a ton of people upset about this too, which, to be honest, I just kind of find funny at this point, because people mold over Neuro Sama so much to the point where it's like, is this even worth getting angry about anymore? Because it's already done. The subathon is over. But I do find it quite funny, right? It is quite funny whenever people just get angry over the smallest things, especially over an AI VTuber, right? Because let's be real, is Neuro Sama gonna care that these people dislike her? No. So I think that is quite the funny thing. People showing off their full kind of photoshopping skills here with every single version of this proud signature look, or signature look of a proud dad. And things like that, which I thought was really, really cool. So yeah, obviously people very, very excited to use them in the chat in general. We got more people as well on their own account saying we're getting both of them. Let's go. And yeah, you can see people started to find out about the Neuro one at that time. It also seems like Aqua crashed out as well, not being able to get the the emotes because she gifted anonymously, which I thought was quite funny.
Is Neuro Jam? Wait, is that the new emote? Wait, what? Why?
Do not say fake fan, because I gifted anonymous.
Does it not count as anonymous? I was there for both hype trains, by the way. I was there for the both hype trains. Does it not count anonymous? Did you get the... Hold on, let me see. It doesn't count as anonymous! Did you guys contribute? Did you 100% contribute, guys? Wait, stop flexing the new emote on me! What is happening? It may take some time for everyone to get one. Are you sure? Wait, anybody who did contribute and didn't get one, can I get a confirmation? Is it just me? Or are you guys also? Did you guys contribute? I contribute and I haven't gotten it either. Okay, so it's not just me. Don't you dare say fake fan! Don't you dare say fake fan! I do have it! I just didn't get it yet! Oh my god! Check in on me again next time. Bro, I should have one! I should have it! What the frig? I spit on both hydrate! Oh my god! I told you! Frick you guys! I told you the first time I put it and use Apple Pay! That shit expensive, bro! I want my Neuro Gem right now. I want my Neuro Gem right now. I'm so pissed. I want my Neuro Gem right now. Evil Gem is out.
Twitch, I got a bone to pick with you. You should probably disclose to your customers that anonymous gift subs don't count towards a hype train. You have just scammed me out of my Neuro Gem and Evil Gem.
Can I follow?
So yeah, obviously that was quite funny. So yeah, she's crashing out quite a bit over the fact that she didn't get the Evil Jam or Neuro Jam, and I think it is, yeah, due to the fact that she did gift anonymously, which is a little bit disappointing, especially for the people that did gift anonymously, because you know, some people do it for whatever reason that they want to, right? And them not counting towards the subathon, I think that's kind of weird. And yeah, she should have obviously had the emotes, but I do think there was a little bit of a delay too, because I also did gift to the actual, no, not gift, sorry, I subbed to the subathon. I didn't actually gift you know, like to other people. I just subbed for myself. But yeah, I haven't gotten that emote yet, so I guess maybe it's something to do with like time as well. Maybe they're gonna start implementing them out for the other people as well. Maybe they're just hitting the heavy gifters at the moment. I don't know, but we will have to see. But it's very exciting either way to see that Neuro Sama is actually getting the recognition that they deserve, right? And Vedal is getting the recognition that he deserves in terms of, you know, how well they have done, because yeah, they've done absolutely incredibly on the platform. They've, you know, broken records. They've gotten up there in the top 3 spot of most subs of all time in like a certain time period, right? Which I do think is absolutely insane, and hopefully, you know, we can go again next year and maybe try to beat that one out even further, and that would be really, really cool to see too. But I think it's just a nice little conclusion, I guess, to the entire Neuro Sama subathon, because I feel like a lot of people were very I guess, you know, not unhappy, but you know, it felt like kind of cut off. It felt like, oh wait, it's over, like, oh my god. So I hope that this is like a little bit better of a conclusion, and that a lot of the homeless swarm can obviously have a little bit of fun with those emotes. Obviously, you know, in the right environment. Remember, don't just go spam people with neuro emotes just because. Obviously, yeah, use it whenever it seems necessary, right? And yeah, the same person put Evil got an emote too. That's awesome. Thanks, Twitch. So yeah, thankfully they did get both of the emotes, and I'm very glad to see that Twitch did do that, by the way, because you know, there was a lot of speculation that, hey, maybe they could just do one and just call it a day, because again, they did break you know, the hype train record, and maybe it's just like counted towards one. But no, they did do 2, which I think is great, and thankfully Twitch did get behind that. So I'm very, very glad to see that. And also I'm very, very glad to see the Neuro Sama is obviously taking place on Twitch's homepage now, and actually being publicly supported by them, which they weren't you know, during the subathon, which I do think is a little bit odd still. But at the end of the day, they did get put out over on the Twitch page, which again obviously is a contrary to my previous video where I said I wasn't sure if they were going to do it, and they literally did it about 20 minutes later, which I think is quite funny, right? So yeah, obviously I'll keep you guys up to date if there's anything else coming out from this kind of Neuro Sama stuff. As I said, there might be a little bit of backlash or hate or whatever, and now that Twitch has uploaded it, it's gone to like a more normie mainstream, what do you call it, mainstream? I don't even know what you call it, but you know, it might have gone into a more normie space, so there could be a little bit of backlash and hate from that, which I think is going to be pretty ridiculous to see. So I'll keep you guys up to date if I do see any of that. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.